Hey, what's up, my friends? How you doing today? Welcome to another episode of Phil on the Mill. Today I'm going to be answering a question that was sent in from one of our students, Shri. And the question is simply, what is a controlled document? What is the difference between a controlled document and an uncontrolled document? It's a very simple question with a not so simple answer, okay? I guess if you are in the world of the PMI, you've read the PMP guide, you'll probably get an idea of what the word control means. In the world of the PMI, control means the documents or plans are closely associated with the perform integrated change control process, and some measure of control through that process is required before changes are made to the document. So think about page 89 in the PMP guide. You've got two broad categories of paperwork, if you will. You've got all of the 18 under project management plan, I believe it's 18, and then you've got the 33 under project documents. Now when you hear the term project document, you immediately think no control, but really you should be thinking of less control. It's really less control than in the world of project management plan components. Going a step further, when you hear the term baseline, it even becomes more intentional. This whole idea about configuration management, change management, when we talk about baselines. So the summary is, if a document requires no formal change control, no formal change management, no formal signature, and no formal interaction with other individuals on the project before updates are made by the project manager or by the project team, you can refer to those documents as uncontrolled. No measure or semblance of control is required before updates. But if there is any interaction with additional entities or some sort of intervention by a change control board before those approvals or updates are made, then you can refer to that as a controlled document. A document is referred to as controlled not just because a signature is required. It is not the signature that makes it controlled. It is the interaction and the approval chains that make me refer to it as controlled. Bear in mind that in government space and various organizations, they may have their definition of control, okay? But in the world of the PMI, looking at the PMP guide, looking at page 89, looking at performing a great change control as a process, it's really the formal process of approval before any updates or changes are made. I know throughout the PMP guide you see project management plan updates. Those updates are not just random updates that the project manager imagines, oh, I'm going to update this. No. When you think about project management plan updates, always think about the possibility. In this situation, maybe formal control is required. In some organizations, formal control is not required for every project management plan component. And that's why I tell you it's really dependent on the situation at play. But overall, it's about the intervention, the interaction with other entities before a document is updated. All right? So Shri, this message is really for you based on your question, and I hope it gives you further insights. When in doubt, take a look at page 89. There's one more page, Shri, that I would like you to take a look at. Going to open up my PMP guide. I told you it's always close by. So let me give you a page to read, Sri. Open up your PMP guide, 6th edition, and let's go to 4.6. And what does 4.6 say? This is on page 113. It says, perform integrated change control is the process of reviewing all change requests. Not just that, approving changes and managing changes to deliverables. What else? Project documents. So what can you infer from that, Sri? What you can infer from that is certain project documents may be under change control. See that? And then it goes further to say, and the project management plan, and communicating the decisions. This process reviews all requests for changes to project documents, deliverables, or the project management plan, and determines the resolution of the change requests. The key benefit of this process is that it allows for documented changes within the project to be considered in an integrated manner while addressing overall project risk, which often arises from the changes made without consideration of the overall project objectives or plans. So you can read all the rest of the detail, but the summary is, don't just think about project management plan components. You also need to be thinking about project documents, which in some cases may require change control. One very common example is the project scope statement. Project scope statement is not an uncontrolled document in many an instance. In fact, in general, it should be controlled, because this is the scope of what is going to be done to deliver the requirements. All right, Sri, so I hope this helps you. You got any further questions? Put them in the comments below.